Hi, I'm Rob from HumanMade. I'm here to demo the Query Loop Filters plugin. It's quite common to want to be able to filter what you're seeing in the Query Loop block by things like taxonomy or content type, or even by search. We've created this plugin to make that nice and easy, very simply, um, just by adding more blocks. And it's also built on the interactivity API that was added recently. So jumping right in, we've got this blog that I set up on the 2024 theme. So let's say I want to be able to filter this by category. I've got a few different categories set up here, like recipes and travel. And if I go and edit the template, now let's have a look. I want to add, so I've got my my row block here. I'm going to search for filter in the blocks. And I have a taxonomy filter. I've already laid this out to put it over at the side here, a bit out of the way. And then I've got a few options with the block. I can do things like either show the label, change the text if I want to. Quite simple. And then I can choose different taxonomies as well to filter by if I wish. The main thing to note about this is that it needs to be within the query loop block. So I've put the page title within the query loop block in this case. Save that. I go back to my blog now. There I can see I've got my drop down and I can filter by notes, recipes, or travel. And you'll see that update the entire query loop section in real time. That's also seamlessly updating the URL of the page without doing a full page refresh. That's all powered by the interactivity API. So that's an example for blogs. We could also go a bit more granular. Let's say we want to list some content on the homepage, say. So if we scroll down here, I've added these already beforehand. Again, within the query loop block, if you have the filter within the block, it'll just work automatically. It'll reload content in line. And I can also search. So these will kind of double up. You can have all three of the different filters if you want, and we might add some more filters in future. So this is an example where the query loop block is not inheriting from the query template. It was also possible to do that. I'll change this default back to 5. Okay. Now let's say we want to search some content. I'll search for Torino, some content that I know is there. So the regular search results, it's okay. It's not very exciting. We can do a little better than this. So let's jump to our search results template, which I already have loaded up here. The search form that exists there, it doesn't reload inline because it's currently outside of the query loop block. So I'm going to take this group that I've got the search form in. I'm going to drag it inside the query loop at the top, like so. And then if I save this, one thing important to note is this toggle down here, force page reload. That only impacts pagination by default. The query loop filter blocks will always use the interactivity API, they won't force a page reload. Okay, so we jump back to the search results. We've still got Torino there, but now it's more dynamic, so I can search for pasta, and I just get this post here. I maybe want to look for, it might be useful then to also filter by post type, for example. So in the search results, we're also getting pages in the results as well. So when we have that kind of combined content use case, that's when it might be useful then to add, we will add the filter for post type. I'm going to change this group to a row as well. That's a little nicer. Okay, let's close this. If we go back to our search results, you can see we can filter by search, but then we can also filter on content type. So let's say I just want pages, and I just want home. I can switch back to all content. I can switch back to just posts. I can clear my filter. And that's essentially it. A few simple blocks, but added within the query loop block, can be combined to create a very nice, seamless search and filtering experience. So enjoy. Thanks.